Okay, what's going on, everybody? This is kind of a different live stream I'm doing right quick, but something I might end up doing a little bit more often. Some of you guys know that I have been very interested, to say the least, in the sovereign citizen movement. I posted that video that got that went viral and went kind of crazy on that. So this is kind of connected to that, William and Carl. Um, most of these guys, like I watch a lot of these videos, but this particular one in particular, I wanted to talk about because I wanted to expose this guy for the fraud that he is. Well, all these sovereign citizen gurus are all frauds. A guru means that they're a guy who sells like these sovereign citizen ideas, these legal theories that think that they can get out of jail free or get out of a traffic ticket by following their method and paying them a bunch of money. But this guy thinks he's fucking slick. He's called Moreno Bay. There's a link to the description on this stream, and I'm gonna show just what these guys try to do in order to get the gullible to send them money. So as you can see, his is what he's gonna do: 4 charges dismissed without an attorney. This is what he sells: publishing info, driving versus traveling. He sells this shit to people. Say, hey, all you gotta do is, follow my, legal advice, and you'll get out of jail free. You'll get out of a ticket. But I'm gonna show what this guy's full of shit about. Do Moors have the right to travel? Yes, you do. But that doesn't mean you can't, you can drive without a license. The right to travel and driving is a separate issue.
Alright, peace and love, fam. Peace and love. This is Mario L.
We're not going to go through the entirety of this guy's video. I just want to go through the exact meat of what we're talking about here.
Also, what I'm doing today is present information for the people. I'm going to get right to it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to lollygag around. I'm not going to just mess around with this, all right? I'm going to get straight to it so people can see that the information is real, that us true Moors stand on love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, and the civic-minded Moors that enforce law, that it actually
Watch
works.
this, Lewis.
All right, we have a lot of people out here that place negative information on Moors abroad. Are all Moors operating on the 5 principles?
Okay.
No.
Hurry up.
I can understand that. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to prove to you that Moors like myself,
he's going to prove it.
That are not only civic minded,
he's claiming that this is proof. What he's showing you is proof. Again, he's claiming that 4 charges dismissed without an attorney.
By the municipal
and he's demonstrating this video as proof.
I'm going to prove it again.
Here we go.
I mean, it is what it is with me. People know this is what I do. All right. So for anyone that has anything else to say, check this out, and you be the judge for yourself. Okay.
Oh, I'll be the judge. Don't worry.
But let me put a disclaimer out there first. People, please do not try this information if you're not totally competent.
And that's his get out of jail free card. That's his disclaimer that he wants to put in there. Hey, you don't do this if you don't know what you're doing. Bullshit. He knows that this shit isn't gonna work. He's just trying to do this to cover his own fucking ass.
Competent and totally competent, in my opinion, is when you don't have to ask anybody anything about.
Okay, moving on.
Check this out, people.
Here we go.
This is a website. Okay, this is a public website that I'm about to go through, so you can see what's on their website.
Okay, first thing he misleads you on. He says a public website. He says public website. Well, it's public in the sense that anybody can go to it. But what he's trying to convey to people, to the audience, is that public meaning a government website, and also is used to the term they. But I'm already here. This is Mississippi.arrest.org. O-R-G. That this is not a public website in a sense that it is controlled by a state or local or county municipality. This is a website that's basically one of those mugshot websites that you do that collects information on arrests and everything like that. So we already have misleading point number one with this guy.
In regards to the charges that were basically given to me, okay? Now, what I'll do is this. I'll start at the top left, right here, okay? Now, before I start, if you go back to the RV Bay Hater Part 2 video,
I'm going to ignore
America,
this shit.
Central America, South America, and for example,
now he's
they would say that I live in.
Okay, he's going in through bullshit about Moorish sovereign citizens. That's another video. That's another topic. We're not going to go through that right now.
Closer to the corporate state of Arkansas and
blah blah blah.
We have a bridge that goes right across corporate states. Now remember, on the RV Bay Hater traveling, and I was pulled over. So we'll start now. DeSoto County is a county within their corporate state.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The arresting agency was South Haven Police Department.
Uh-huh.
It has the color, and it has the color of hair, and when you enforce it.
Okay, now he's going into the tickets that he was given.
How persistent you are, and how
right here.
You are.
An expired driver's license,
no fear. Okay.
No insurance, expired tags, and gave false information to a police officer.
Doesn't mean that, you got to remember, we at war, and at war, there are no rules. At the end of the day, there are no rules at war. All right? Even though these people have oaths, and they're bound to constitutional proof. This is proof again that I was charged with this.
Uh-huh.
And I'll show you how it was dismissed as well. Okay,
oh, yeah, he's going to say that he was dismissed.
Driver's license.
Again, he reiterates that all this, what he's showing you is, or what he's about to show you, is proof that these charges were dismissed.
I haven't had it down from a driver's license because I didn't want it expired.
Uh-huh. He's just going down the list of charges that he did.
Peace, freedom, and justice. With etymology when dealing with words, okay? It's not a private security guard, someone that's exercising their rights to travel, because we're giving you my story.
Usual right to travel bullshit.
Now, what we'll do is we'll go to the next page.
Okay, watch. You see what he did there? He did. You saw in the top left corner. He didn't click on a link. To go to the next video. To go to the next site. He did that for a very specific reason. And I'll show you in a bit.
Right here, you can see again, this is a website. All right. It says April 11th, 2015, DeSoto County arrest. It says, this arrest has been sealed or expunged. Okay. It says, these charges were dropped or not adjudicated guilty. Okay. And right here at the bottom, it says, noli pro se. But actually what they meant to put was noli pro se qui. And I'll go into that definition. Noli pro se qui, Black's Law Dictionary, 4th edition. A formal entry upon the record by the plaintiff.
Okay, they really love the uses of Latin.
Basically, it's the same thing. Pro se means to proceed. All right. Next, you see where it says dropped. We know what drop means. Dismissed. And it says adjudicated not guilty. Okay. So let's go into the word adjudicate.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Adjudicate. So again, people, I wanted to go right into it to let you know that it was dismissed. Now,
he's putting this out that this was dismissed.
Some of the behind the scenes.
This motherfucker.
Thing that I do that the people don't normally regularly.
Oh, fuck off. Okay, so you now just saw him. He claimed that this website is proof positive that his charges were dismissed. Let's see what happens here. And you remember, you saw that he didn't click on any link. He pressed the forward button on the browser. And the reason why he did that is because to go to the website that he's on right here, and I'm gonna do a side by side here. Let me see here. See over here. How do I get to this next page here? Record removal. And you see how he doesn't show you the full bottom of the page right here? He does that for a reason. Because record removal is all that this page is for him to submit information to them to take down his charge on their website. You see here down here it says sealed, expunge. Or then now he says these. Now he clicked this button, and what do you get? Nolo pro se drop dismissed. But he has to prove his identity, proof of disposition. He has to provide them proof of it. But he's touting as though this website is claiming or stating definitively that his charges were dropped, that his cases were dismissed. He's a fucking fraud. He's lying straight out of his fucking teeth. Because this site doesn't prove a goddamn thing. And he made it seem like they are saying definitively that the charges were dropped. But they're not. Very easy to do. Very easy to debunk. I mean, this is child's play. I mean, I swear to God, these guys act like nobody's going to double check their work. It wasn't that hard to find this guy out. I just had to go to the fucking link, enter his information on the website, and boom. Easy as that.
See, now this is why they dismissed it. It wasn't just because
he continues on with the lie. Why he knows why they dismissed it.
That's not the case, okay? It's because I have knowledge of their obligations, and I enforce law. I don't ask them anything, all right? I demand, okay? And I'm going to give you some more.
And again, this guy sells this bullshit to people for money and used this fake-ass video to try and convince people that his methods work, and they don't.
Don't sit out here and argue with these police out here, all right? Don't sit you wasting your time. Don't argue with them, you know. Accept the ticket, reserve your rights, and from there you fight if you're knowledgeable enough to fight. Okay, because back in the day,
and that's pretty much it. The rest of it is his continuing on bullshit. This is really what I wanted to show you guys, that he acted as though this website said that his charges were dropped, when in reality, all this page is for him to submit information to have his file taken down from the website. And he had to provide proof of disposition, aka proof of the documents that were adjudicated. So he's a fraud. There's no worry about that. So okay, that's all I wanted to show, at least this time around, is this guy. So I'm gonna stop the stream here, and I'm gonna probably move on to something else. I might go back to Doom here in a bit. So thanks for guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.